I can't second guess anything. I can't double check my studs. I've just got to go for it. And I played a really good shot when I screwed off one of his balls to get on the ball in the middle, and that sort of just set it up nicely. It could have gone wrong. That was pleasing. And even though it was a ball over the hole and the straight black in the middle, I was like a bit nervy.
You know, it just shows how much it means. I guess we were just chatting off air there. First semi-final since the first season of Ultimate Pool, which, you know, it doesn't feel that long ago, but, you know, at the same time it does feel like quite a while ago. And, you know, it's a big achievement for you. Obviously not the end of the road, but, you know.
Well, I'm one of the oldest ones on the tour, and I've missed opportunities to do better, and that was a massive opportunity when I lost in the semi to Sean. I missed a couple of match balls, and then I lost in the 6-red shootout, and it was almost like that was my chance. But it's just nice to sort of battle through this field and still be in it.
Yeah, absolutely. And short, sharp races with a high prominence on a 15-second shot clock.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have been the tournament you'd have probably predicted you'd have gotten the best in, but it's going all right for you.
So far, so good, yeah.
Well, today we're going to let you go and prepare for that semi-final coming up against Phil Parkin a little bit later on. Just before I let you go, though, had many run-ins with Phil down the years?
Never played him.
Never played him, wow.
We did actually arrange a money game, but we scheduled it, and I was best man at a wedding the week before or the week after or something. I just couldn't deal with two things. I would have loved to have played him, but...
Well, you finally get your chance now, and it should be a cracker for us. And yeah, go well on it. I wish you the very, very best, and hope it's a great game for us to watch. And
hopefully,
hopefully it's a good one. So best of luck for you, Dylan. We're going to let you go and bring in Simon Webb in just a moment. The next quarter-final has just got underway, and Kyle Cope is going to burn his first opportunity against John McAllister. That was an excellent chance. Break came out beautifully for Kyle there, really, really did. And John just has simple roll-ins now with an 8-ball waiting for him. He was excellent earlier on in his victory over Craig Waddingham. In no time at all, a 5-2 vanquishing of the Silver Sniper. He's looked pretty solid all day, really. Oh, cue ball. Probably a bit closer to that middle pocket than he thought it was going to be. And all of a sudden it looks a bit tricky. This will be a bit of a reroute for John. But now he's back on track.
Yeah, very nice shot. Good angle to get back in between the last two reds. John, the last player in the field that's won Ultimate Pool silverware before. At the pro level, that is. Could be a new champion this weekend.
Lovely clean visit to the table in the end from John McAllister. So one ever so slightly wayward shot that just needed a course of correction.
I think he knows he's got to elevate if he wants to get to the semi-finals and beyond, and I was expecting him to, well, he still can, of course, he's only missed one chance, but I am expecting him to play really well here. I think we all know that John's probably going to play well, because once he gets into this sort of mood, and this break is fabulous, he doesn't seem to let up. That's why he wins major tournaments. Missed This layout's a dream. This is... I mean, I say it all the time that we get dream layouts, great split. This is ridiculous how good this one is. Reds have all disappeared out the way, and the rest of them are just laid out lovely, simple connections, different ways you can go. You can recover if you go wrong. This is going to be 2-0. I say recover if you go wrong. He has gone wrong, so he will try and recover. Wanted to have more angle on the yellow to top left so that he could stun back out to the right hand side of the 2 yellows that would be left at the top end of the table, and he's left himself just off straight the wrong way. So it will be a potentially full reroute here. Yeah. I think he's just straight enough. He has come past the straight. Just drop it in and the cue ball won't go too high. Yeah, see how it was tracking up high, but it was fine. He continues. Yeah, crunching again. Work. Not bad though. His reds are actually okay. Yellows obviously have one tied up. He doesn't have a good starter on yellows other than the one right at the bottom of the table. So, but reds are okay. I think you'd be happy enough with this as a sort of layout most times. There is just a little bit of work, but you know, work that can be done. You know, it's not insurmountable. You can see there the 2 reds above and below the yellow at the top end aren't really a problem. Both go comfortably. It's just kind of work your way around, and one in the middle of the table goes to the bottom corner. Probably goes, might even go right centre actually as well, which will really help. But if it has to go to the corner, he can get onto it to the corner. Obviously the 2 on the left hand side. The trickiest 2, but they're not that tricky. He does get himself on the one in the middle of the table, but not with a good angle. I think he could have been tempted. I don't know if he actually looked at it 3 out. I think he was playing for it, but left himself sort of 3/4 ball rather than straight. But he had the angle where he could have kind of played to the right-hand side of the ball at the top of the table. A bit like the shot he's just played there, but rather than having to throw it round 3 cushions, you just play the sort of 1. And that might have meant they could have got closer to his work here at the back end, because he would have been on the one top left, used the one just by the yellow to get back down to these 2. He's now under pressure to pull out a big shot.
And he doesn't find the big shot.
Yeah, I'd say, I wouldn't say it was a pattern error, but it was a maybe not resetting, or whether it's just execution. You can argue the way he went was fine if he executes the positional side of the shot better, but to me, the layout he had, he should have been better on that ball than he was.
clinical work once again from John McAllister. It was never not going to be. And in the form that he's in, you cannot give him chances. In a form like that, he'd say himself, doesn't really suit him. Oh, what a break to go dry. Kyle Cote will get an opportunity, and it's a pretty presentable one.
The last ball rolling down the table. It's just gone that half a turn too far, and it's made both colour sets horrible. If that red pulls up short, yellows are a dream. It could even have gone reds. And it's so poor that he didn't have another shot on. He's just decided to play safe. That a little bit unfortunate for Kyle in terms of maybe could have had better, but you have to say John hit the break well enough to deserve to make a ball as well. So it will spoil the run of John clearing up every time he comes to the table. He sort of referenced it in his interview, though, after the last 16, that he's kind of prepared for the fact that it's not always going to come out with a chance to go, and he's prepared to pull back if required. Certainly is required here.
Yeah, I would say so. Break John's run of clearances off the break. Something had to.
Disaster. You've got tempted, and he's going to get punished for it. Look at this now for John. It's very machine-like, isn't it, from John? It's just the chances there, right? There's nothing really to discuss. He's in perfect shape throughout, as he has been all day long.
Pretty relentless from John McAllister.
In 15 minutes. That's the target here.
Well, there's the break. Ooh. And yeah, you're absolutely right. I said 3-0 at the end of the last frame. Correction, it is 4. And it is a long way back.
And that's 5 off the break, that is. Huge. And not the greatest leave. Has to cue this one in. Yeah. For a break as good as that, I mean, if you're playing really well, you just get down and cue that one in, and you mop them up, and you say, "Oh, lovely break clearance." But 4-0 down, you get left that. You're kind of thinking, "Geez, I deserve something better than that for that quality." This is only just going to tick into the second half of the match, and John's going to wrap this match up in the next minute or so. Slightly awkward. 8-ball stops him putting his hand where he wants to. Doesn't change anything.
No, it's not. It's not in doubt at this stage.
Wow. Well. Can he cut this in? It's almost back-to-back flawless matches here from John McAllister until that shot. The first bit of drama he's had today of any sort.
Never in doubt. John McAllister gets it done. It's a 5-zip win against Kyle Cope, and a machine-like performance sees him through to another Ultimate Pool semi-final. Kyle Cope will be back, I'm sure. Plenty of good times ahead for him